What's going on, everyone? I am in Malibu, California with Toyota, and this is the all-new Toyota Crown Signia. Now, you might be wondering, what exactly is a Toyota Crown Signia? Well, we were all wondering that because the Toyota Crown Signia is kind of a surprise, really. It's sort of a cool, tall, wagonish version of the Toyota Crown, and it looks pretty good. So let's take a little walk around the Toyota Crown Signia. I'll show you some of the things that we know that I can tell you, and you tell me in the comments, what do you think of the Toyota Crown Signia? Hit or miss? Is this a future vehicle that some of you might consider or not? I'm curious. Now let's start with the most obvious aspect of the Toyota Crown Signia, and that is its styling. I'm going to show you clips of the styling in B-roll, some from me, some from Toyota, but I'm curious to know what you think. I actually like it. I think this looks pretty good. I really like the front end. I really like the profile. I really like the way the roof kind of swoops back. My only complaint about the styling is from the rear lights look kind of like fancier versions of the Toyota Corolla Cross, which isn't exactly what I want on my premium sort of crossover wagon, but I could look past that. I think the overall exterior design is pretty cool, especially because I was shockingly surprised by the Toyota Crown when we had that to test. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. Megan and I both really liked the Toyota Crown quite a bit, and it was very striking in red with 21-inch wheels. And this looks quite good with its 21-inch wheels. So I think the presence, it's nailing the presence thing. You tell me what you think, but I'm a fan so far of what I've seen. Now, under the hood here of the Toyota Crown Signia is the Toyota Crown's lower output engine. So it's like 243 horsepower hybrid all-wheel drive, which is great. I actually said when we had the Toyota Crown that I preferred that engine because to me the Crown had an amazing ride. That was one of the things that stood out to me about the Toyota Crown when we had it. You really need to go check out that video. But the ride of the Toyota Crown was exceptional. It was comfortable, it was controlled. If this thing rides even half as good, you're off to the races, especially with the 21-inch wheels. It feels fantastic. So I thought doing a sort of higher output powertrain in something like this or in the Crown sedan, it just sort of felt, I don't know, counterintuitive to the car's purpose. So personally, if it has that same lower output engine, I'm absolutely okay with that. All right, so obviously, if we're gonna be looking at this Toyota Crown wagon-ish concept thing here, it's not a concept, it's actually happening. Why did I just say concept? But if we're gonna be looking at this, forgive me, I'm sitting right by the speaker, then we have to look at this rear cargo space. Now, I don't have the exact figures for numbers yet, but they did tell us that if you fold down the rear seats, 6.5 feet can fit in. Well, what do I always say on this channel? I'm 6'6". So what do? We folded down the rear seats and I lay it down, and guess what? 6.5 feet can fit in the back with the rear seats folded. So there you go, consumer advice. All right, so inside the Toyota Crown Signia, it's very much like the Toyota Crown, and that is absolutely a good thing because the Toyota Crown has a fantastic interior. You got the two 12.3-inch infotainment screens, you got the pano roof, heated and cooled seats, you got all the good things. Like, this is a fabulous place to be. It's one of my favorite things about the Toyota Crown is it has that really nice interior. I mean, we're talking Lexus-like interior. So the fact that you get all that in the Crown Signia, well, I mean, it makes sense, right? But it's also fantastic. But as you might know or don't know if you are new to the channel, I'm 6'6", and you can see I fit just fine in the Toyota Crown, and I could even fit behind myself. So the impressive thing is, and I apologize for the light shining right in my face, but the impressive thing is I can sit behind myself, and the headroom's not too bad. Now, with the pano roof, it does cut into it somewhat, and it's the price you pay in the regular Crown for having that sloped roof line, but here, it's not as much of an issue. It's not. This is more kind of headspace. It feels roomier back here than it does in the Crown sedan because it doesn't have to slope the roof down. And so I really appreciate that. So not only can I sit behind myself, I have more headspace and I have all that cargo space in the back. And it's quite a bit, official numbers pending, but it's quite a bit, 6.5 feet. Go check out my TikToks. You'll see me climb in and prove 6'6" can lay down in the cargo hold. All right, guys, what do you think about the Toyota Crown Signia? This is a very interesting addition to Toyota's lineup. You can see it back here in all of its glorious wagon glory, glorious wagon glory, whatever. It's been a long night and a 4-hour time change, so I'm tired. But I think the Toyota Crown Signia, well, I'm biased because I like wagons. I think wagons are cool, and I think the Toyota Crown Signia is cool because it's a wagon based on the Crown, which I already told you Megan and I really liked. We absurdly liked that car. That car way exceeded expectations. Go watch that video. It's in the description, okay? But let me know what you think. Yay or nay? What do you like? What do you dislike? I want to hear from you guys, because when Toyota takes a big swing, or any automaker takes a big swing like this, I think it's important that we know what do consumers think, what's going right, what's going wrong. Did they hit the bullseye? Did they miss the mark? You let me know. If you like it, like. If you subscribe. If you ring the bell, you ring the bell. All the good things. I'll see you in the next video. I promise Megan will be back soon, but I'm out here in LA. It's a tough life.